It's a continuation of what we learned last week, and we are still on the roof, and you can define. Lavin, can you read what you can see on your screen?
Introduction.
Yes.
It may be defined as the uppermost part of the building, provided as a structural covering to protect the building from weather.
Wow.
I go on.
Yes. Continue. Continue.
Structurally, a roof is constructed in the same way as an upper floor, though the shape of its upper surface may be different. The roof consists of structural elements that support the roof is a roof covering. The roof coverings may be AC sheets, GI sheets, wooden shingles, tiles, or the slab itself.
Okay, from the definition that we have just heard from Anthony, the roof is the uppermost part of a building, and it's structural that is it covers the roof and protects the building from the weather or the rain season. So the material that I mainly use in roofing, we can have some timbers, and then the covering itself, it's AC iron sheet, GI iron sheet, and wooden shingles or tiles. So that is basically the introduction of the roof. So we now come to the functional requirement of the roofs, and I think I will have one of you to read for us. Brian.
Yes, pardon.
Functional requirement of a roof. Can you read my screen? Unmute and read for us. Brian, we can't hear you. Unmute your mic and read for us. Okay, someone to help him. I can see where network is issue.
Okay. You have the requirements of a roof. 1. It should be durable against the adverse effects of various agencies,
yes,
such as wind, rain, or sun. Number 2, it should grant a desirable insulation against the sound and heat. Number 3,
yes,
it should be structurally stable and sound. It should be capable of taking the loads likely to come over it. Number 4 is it should be well trained. And the last one is it should have efficient waterproofing arrangement.
Okay, now we can see the functional requirement of a roof, and the first one that you have just said is that a roof should be durable, that is, those are to overcome the adverse effects of various agencies, that is rain, sun, and also wind. So it should also grant desirable insulation against sand or heat, that is, a roof should be designed in such a way that there is expansion, maybe that is the wind and the heat that may cause the roof to collapse, maybe. So that's why there's joints between them. So the other one is it should be structurally stable and sound, that is, it should be capable of taking the loss that is likely to overcome. So the other one, it should be efficient, waterproof, arranged. So that is for the water to run in a roof, that is, the water should not be stuck in the roof. The arrangement should be well and efficient. We move to the types of roof. As last, I think one of you have just said there is types of roofs, and I can say, Anthony, can you read us the type of the roofs?
Number 1, types of roofs: pitch or sloping roofs,
yes,
flat roofs or terraced roofs,
okay,
And then there is curved roofs.
Okay. What is a pitched roof? Lavin? Any question?
Yes. You can clarify more about the pitched roof. I haven't understood.
Okay, a pitched roof, as we have just said, is a sloping roof. That is, they are suitable in the areas where there is a lot of rainfall or snow. That is, it is designed in such a way that the snow and the running water does not stay in a roof, so it is a fish shape. Are you okay?
Yes, thank you. I've understood.
Okay. We move to the next. Forms of pitched roof. Who can read for us? Brian?
We consider the forms of pitched roof. We have a lean-to roof, which is the simplest form of a pitched roof, and it is known as pent roof. The other one is gable roof. This is the common type of a sloping roof that slopes in two directions. The two directions meet at the ridge. Gabriel roof. This roof, like a gable roof, slopes in two directions, but there is a break in each slope. Hip roof. This roof is formed by four sloping surfaces in four directions.
Okay. Okay. So, in the first forms of a pitched roof, we have the lean-to roof, which is the simplest. It is also named as the pent roof. In this type of roof, a wall is carried up sufficiently higher, and the other to give the necessary slope. So that is basically where you just raise another side of a wall, and then you have the other one slanted. So we have the cable roof. This common sloping roof that sloped in two directions, and the two meet at the ridge. That is at one end. So cabrel roof, this is a roof that is likely small, same as the cable roof. Slope in two directions, but there is a break in each slope. Are we together, class? Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, Lavin?
I've understood.
Okay. We move to the second. That is, we have the basic element of a pitched roof. Lavin, can you read for us?
Pitched roof. Basic elements.
Rafter.
The hip rafter. It's provided at the junction of two roof slopes. Purlins. The wooden pieces which are placed horizontally on principal rafters to carry the common rafters are known as
Purlins.
purlins.
Yes.
Purlins. Battens. Thin strips of wood which are fixed on rafters or ceiling to support the roof ceiling.
Okay.
Cleats. Small blocks of wood which are fixed on truss to prevent the sliding of purlins. And then gable, the triangle upper part of a wall formed at the end of a pitched roof is known as a gable.
Wow, that's very nice. So we have the first one as the basic elements of a roof. So mostly there are various types of roofs, and as you have just said, so we have in the pitch roof we have the hip rafter. That is, these are rafters joined together to give a slope both sides. That is to give the design structure of a pitch roof. Then we have the purlins. These are placed horizontally. That is to carry the common rafters. Then we have the patterns. These are mainly supporting the ceilings of the roof. Then we also have the cleats. small, these are very small wooden, which are fixed on the truss, that is to support and prevent the sliding of the purlins. So, and the cables. So that marks the end of our lesson today. But before we end the class, I would like to know if anyone has a question.
No.
Comment.
Okay. Patrick, you have
Yes,
something?
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Patrick.
Thank you. So I can say the topic has been such a nice.
Yes.
We appreciate for that, because by now we have known the 3 types of roofs. That is a beach roof and also the bars of a roof. So that is a nice topic. Thank you.
Okay, Anthony, what have we learned today?
Yes, sir.
What have we learned today?
We learned the definition of the roof. We learned the basic element of the roof. And when you talk of the basic element of a pitch roof, we talk of hip rafter, purlins, battens, clans, and gable.
Okay. Brian, what have we learned today?
Okay, today I've learned about the basic elements of a pitch roof, e.g. the purlins, the battens, the gable, and the many more.
Okay. So I will send you assignment and it will be collected in the next class. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.